What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Sarah coming at you again with another reaction video. Instead, we're going to go ahead and watch Gachiakuta, episode 9, The City of Graffiti. And the last episode was a pretty big episode. One, because, we basically see, we found out like kind of like the source of Rudo's power. We see that, essentially it's like, for him to go ahead and use his power, it has to kind of be something that was thrown out, something that was junk, something that's trash, something that was forgotten by humans that, he can go ahead and bring out their full potential. And, basically it's like anything like that, he's able to go ahead and touch it and he brings out this power. He's able to go ahead and basically make it an instrument so he can go ahead and use it as a weapon. And we think maybe it could be because of the gloves. That's why it's like that. It could be, the gloves are giving him this power and why he's able to use it on multiple different things. And we are also able to go ahead and find out that, at the end of the episode, that basically it's called this type of series that we are, the mysterious series, is the Watchmen series. So after figuring this out, Rudo basically, is on his way to basically this area in No Man's Land where he can try to go ahead and find this lady or find some people who have talked to this lady that he's found out by the leader Corvus, that the cleaner's leader Corvus, that she's basically seen people falling from the ground, falling from the sky, the sphere to the ground, and also being able to, there's some people who are able to go from the ground to the sphere and back, back and forth. And so, she's trying to go ahead and see like how they can go ahead and he's trying to go ahead and, see how he can do this so he can go ahead and get back and stuff like that. So he's basically trying to figure out his power a little bit more. He's figured out, so I think he's a little bit ready. Now him and Engine are probably going on their way to go to No Man's Land to find that out. But I know that was kind of a crazy intro, but let's go ahead and get straight into it. It's going to be episode 9 of Gachiakuta, The City of Graffiti. Let's do it. What's he doing? Oh, he's washing his hands. Is it like, yeah, I'm guessing it still hurts. How did it get like that? Hi, Rio. Why are you in my bed? Yeah, I'm like, what are you doing in my room? Heard you grunting. Oh. Oh, the teenage boy in him is probably thinking a lot of things. Yeah. Does he know? Oh, so he doesn't know either. Just gonna happen. Scorched his hands for why, man? Now how did she get back up? He's not gonna believe that this happened. Oh my god. Who's going crazy? Someone's in there rocking. So what does the full face mean? Oh yeah, his mask. Oh, that's what he was doing. Yeah, he was going. But nobody else ever wears it. But maybe it's only, if it's only over in No Man's Land. Don't. Bro, I love, that black people get, their shine in the show. This is the character design is just so good. The episode name, City of Graffiti. Yeah. The crew. Come on now, you already know. Oh god, it's him. So okay, well, we got out. We got Gyro Jr. Swole Gyro. All he needs is the grills and he's got the full thing. Oh, that's what Gachiakuta. Gachiakuta. That's why it's named. Okay, that's how you say it. Gachiakuta. Because it's Akta. Okay. Okay. I think that just helped a whole bunch of people. Oh, yeah, What is his like instrument? Is your boy insane? What's going on? Yeah, absolutely not. Bro. He's pumped up now. If you know his big ass don't get in the back. Can't see nothing in front of you. The big dome. It's a megaton. I'm following him. Okay, wait a minute with the music. Wait a minute, what are we doing? Got a real hip hop vibe to it. Smart. I'll be literate, man. The rich people. Wait, what? Oh. Not the mimes are here. Oh. What the heck? There's a barrier? Oh. It knows. It just knows? It knows that when you're on bull, you're not a good person? How does it dictate that? Like, how does it know? Bro, I said all the designs, yeah, this is all good. This is City of Art. A beautiful city sounds like it. This is Richmond, Virginia. Oh, so maybe that's how it said. That's how he was able to go ahead and do the city. Basically, like, bro. He's basically like that one game where you can on the DS where you can go ahead and it's like that imagination game where you can go ahead and like type stuff and go ahead and create things. I forgot what it's called, but it's basically just like that. Ooh. Hey, kid. You heard her. You see what you did, Engine? You see what you did? Exactly. They're making kids cry. What's going on? Is that him? Gob. Uh-oh. Whoa. Oh, wait, wasn't Go? Yeah, he was the guy who did that. Yeah. Yeah, that was him. I remember him now. Sounds about right. You know, it's like if he's just out here doing things he was supposed to do. Caught up to him, unfortunately. But I don't know. Could be some foul play. This is anime we're talking about. But poor Naruto, you know, he's just not. It's the kid. Obviously, it's like, you know, Naruto's not used to death and stuff like a lot of these people are, and I get it's hard, but you can't let it get to you all the time, bro. I get he's a kid. He's a kid. It's hard. But it's a big, yeah. It's a big, big duty. I mean, just talking about this straight in front of her, like, can you do it, my child? Like, I don't know, man. Gotta help her. I love this character design. I love the birthmark. Well, maybe his parents. Maybe that's why his hands had to be like that. Well, no, because Raito gave it to him, not his parents. So that was just him, man. He just enjoyed it. It seems like a troublemaker, though. So it's a bad day, so not even a point. Oh, never mind. Oh, to give her some space, but never mind. More tears. She's here. She's ready. What is with this kid? This kid handles death a lot better than a lot of people. He's gotta have an afterlife party. Oh, wait a minute. Good God. Okay, this is why she was appointed. She's about to make something crazy. Gotta make a mural for him. What's that? They better explode and go crazy? I mean, that's one way to do it. Yeah, but you gotta give it to her, you know. Obviously, she's hurt, but, you know, she wants to celebrate in her own way for him. And I respect that. Oh, this is helping him with closure, too. You gotta celebrate the life that they lived. I like that. Okay, wait. Don't throw a pan at me, bro. Relax. What you doing? People come to be happy, man. I really like that. You know, it shows, this episode showed a lot of different ways to handle grief. You know, obviously, it's like I said, we have Ruto, who's, you know, he's a kid. He's seen, you know, people die. You know, he saw his father figure basically die in front of him, you know, and handled it very, very, you know, angry. He was very angry. He was very, you know, wanted revenge, wanted to go ahead and get back to the people that did it, you know, just very disgusted, basically, you know. And that's one way you get, you know, you handle grief. You know, you get angry, you want to move, you want to find out why that happened. You know, you're sad, you're upset, you know, you let it kind of get to you. And we see, you know, when it comes to him seeing other people die, you know, around him, we're seeing, you know, essentially it kind of brings him to that time, you know, just be like, oh, this is how this person's going to feel, has to feel, because this is how I felt. But we see it's different here. We see with Remlin, you know, somebody who was very close to Gob, basically the spellcaster of Canvas Town, was a very, very important person, very liked person, very energetic, very joyous, very bashful, very artistic guy, who was like just liked all around. We see Remlin, obviously very upset, very sad at first. That's what we're introduced. She's running away. She can't believe it, but she realized like, hey, this isn't how he would want to be remembered. He'd want us to go ahead and be free. He want us to go ahead and have joy. Go ahead and make art. Go ahead and have parties and celebrate. All that. Celebrate his life, and that's what she goes ahead and does. And I like that because it's like I said, it shows the different sides. That it's like you don't always have to be sad when somebody passes. And I think that kind of goes with like how we have our our funeral services too. Like even as humans, it's very sad during the actual the actual funeral, but then you have the passing of the wake. I haven't been to it for I forgot the name, but it's basically it's a celebration of life. It's a celebration of what they did, their accomplishments, their stories, all that. Just enjoying each other, having food, partying, listening to music, just enjoying each other's company. Just so you guys can go and remember the person that you guys are grieving over. It doesn't always have to be that, and I'm glad that it shows that here because it's obviously showing Rudo like it's like even though and I think that we're getting at the end is like even though he's very sad that Recto died, he's still very upset. Wants to go ahead and figure out what's going on. He's still, but then he sees that he can still remember the good times. He can remember all the good things that he did, on what type of character Recto had and all that. And I believe that was a very good like thing for Rudo in this, and that probably helps him because like I said, every time somebody's around him, he gets very like he gets very like stressed. It brings him back to like I said, it seems like it brings him back to like how he felt. And I think this is the first time he's seen where it doesn't always have to be sad. So I like that, and I think it's going to be a very good pushing point for Rudo and stuff like that going forward when it comes to like dealing with situations like this. But and how he can be friends with like people and like and keep going and rely on his peers. But beautiful episode. I like this. Remlin's obviously going to be a pretty cool character. When we get more of her, she's the spellcaster. Very cool city with the city of Graffiti, and I can't wait to see more. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please make sure you go ahead and go down, like, comment, subscribe for more. Notification bells, get a notification when I drop a new video, and that's going to be it. I'll see you guys next time on Gachiakuta. I still can't pronounce it. Gachiakuta, I think, because they said it there. They say Team Octa, so I'm going to say Gachiakuta. All right, so see you guys next time. Peace.